Okay, so we are turning out of the property's driveway onto County Road 60, I believe. There's the mill shop. They make door trim, stuff like that. These roads are starting to break up a little bit just because of the winter time with the freezing and thawing. The county normally takes care of that in the springtime by filling the holes. A lot of farmers out here, a lot of cattle farmers. As you can see, the pastures out here as well. The road is pretty well maintained. It is a paved road, not too far away from the highway as well, so that's always nice. If you look up to the left, there is a cattle farmer as well. Their family's kind of located around here. All these houses are related to each other. They're all the Floyd family. They do a lot of cattle and some grain farming, I believe, as well. Very nice people. Still on County Road 60, coming up to the highway now. Maybe it was County Road 25, I'm not for sure. I'm sorry about that. Now if you turn left here, that'll take you to Spencer in about 15 minutes. And then continuing on to Spencer, Bloomington in about 40 minutes. Now I'm turning right to go into Worthington. Spencer has everything you would need. They have a YMCA, Walmart without the groceries, but they do have a little grocery market, kind of like a Kroger's, but it's locally owned. They have a state park, McCormick's Creek State Park. Pretty cool area there. I think it's around $5 to get in. They have kind of a waterfall. They have caves, trails, camping. Really nice place to go. As you can see, it's kind of rural. A lot of pastures and horses, cows. A lot of farmers in this area. Now you turn up that road right there. There is a concrete statue, little business that you can buy bird baths, water fountains, anything that you would put in the yard, some stuff like that. We're coming into Worthington up here. Only about 2 or 3 minutes away from Worthington. Now up here to the right is used to be called Corn Flour. They make tortilla shells, and like well. It employs around, I think, 30 people. Nothing major, but it's nice to have for a little town as Worthington. There's quite a bit of greenhouses around here. You know, so in the fall time, it's not uncommon to see people selling vegetables, pumpkins, anything like that. Aren't hard to find around here, reasonably priced as well. Now we're coming into Worthington, crossing the White River. And there is the river. And now coming back into town. Up here to the left is the Value Market. It has a Charlie Biggs fried chicken, you know, corn dogs, anything like that, and also has a meat department where you can get steaks, hamburger, anything that you would need for that. Here to the left is a church. Coming into the right here is the Front Porch Steakhouse, kind of a little diner. Over to the left over here is the Legion, and then right across is the public library. It does have a bank, and to the left and coming into downtown, there is a diner and a lot of little antique stores that sell different odds and ends. There's the American Legion. Now is this first gas station here, and there's also a vet clinic and an automatic car wash right there. Post office right there. And this is just kind of the main strip of town here. Coming up to the left there, you can see those grain bins. That is the co-op. The cemetery as well is over there. It's not very much, but has basically everything you would need. If you needed something, you know, extensive, you could just travel 15 miles over to Linton if you wanted to. Over to the right here is a packaged liquor store, and then we are coming up to the right here with a larger gas station that has a Subway inside, and also to the left is a dollar store, and again, more antique stores, quite a bit of those around this area. And now that's basically the main thing in Worthington. We're going out towards Linton now. If we stayed on this road, in about 15 minutes we would be in Linton. But I'm going to go ahead and turn around and explore Worthington a little bit more. Okay, now we are coming back in to Worthington from Linton, if you had traveled all the way there. It's a pretty quiet town. Like I said, most of the people around here have lived here most of their lives. Second and third generation families. Again, there's the dollar store and the gas station with the Subway. store as well. There's an automotive repair shop right there. And there's a co-op. That is actually Mennonite owned. I believe they just bought that. They're gonna plan on selling pumpkins or flowers or something like that. There is the better look of a post office and the second gas station. Now we look over to the left and there's the automatic car wash and the veterinarian clinic. Now to the left here is Town Hall with the police station and the fire department. And again, there's the Route 67 diner. Around this downtown area, there's just a lot of cool little antique shops. A lot of people come from all over to see that. There's Mama Dia's Pizza. Now up here to the left is just a little setting park. They just developed that probably 2 years ago, I would say. This house actually used to be a daycare. She has since moved on from that. Now coming on a street here to the left, we have a Greene County Health Clinic. That is a branch of the hospital, just a local doctor's office right there. We have a church on this corner. Now we're going to turn left and go back into downtown. And we have a dentist office right across from the church right here, Dr. Stibb. And then we have a diner that just opened called the Love Shack, a little cafe with a little store in it as well. And again, a better look at Town Hall and the fire department. Now we will head down Main Street, and I will drive by the elementary school and the park. To the right here is a funeral home. Turning left on Main Street. We have a lot of cool older houses. Now every year around fall, Worthington has what they call town-wide yard sales. Pretty large event. Everybody in town has a yard sale. A lot of people come, a lot of traffic, food vendors, pretty nice event. All of these houses are owned by the person living in them. The rental properties tend to be on the side of town across the tracks. Now we're coming up onto the elementary. I believe this is K through 6. White River Valley, WRV, home of the Wolverines. entrance right there, going on to the gym. We'll turn into the back of the school. You have baseball diamonds. And another basketball court. And going back here, you have tennis courts to the back there. Now this is behind the school. Straight ahead is the school playground that is accessible when your school session is not in. Feel free to come over. 3 basketball courts and some great equipment. Now to the left here is a community league football. They have high school community league because WRV does not have a football team. I believe Linton, Stockton, and Eastern Green are the only 2 schools in Linton that have football. But WRV does have a community league. Now we are heading down to the park. Worthington does have 2 bed and breakfasts. This is one of them, the Red Willow Inn. Now we turn right here to go to the park. And the park is coming up on the left. Nice paved road to ride your bikes or walk the dog. Lots of mature trees. An open space. Nice shelter houses. Now you can rent these buildings out. If you wanted to have a party or something like that, these buildings are for rent. You have another basketball court and all the playground equipment over here. I believe the town just spent a pretty large amount of money on new playground equipment. And again, another building you can rent out for parties, events, and get-togethers. And that pretty much sums up everything that is in Worthington. So I hope it helped you guys make a decision.